Welcome back. Shares of Aya Gold and Silver rose by 11.5% by the end of trading yesterday as investors reacted to its most recent quarterly results. The company is active mining silver in Morocco. Let's talk to the company's CEO, Benoit La Salle, as president and CEO of Aya Gold and Silver, and he joins us right now. Benoit, thank you very much for joining us. Tell us a bit about the company. You're active in silver mining in Morocco. Tell us a bit more.
Well, thank you for inviting me this morning. Yes, Aya is a large producer of silver in Morocco. Morocco is the largest silver producer of Africa. We have a very unique deposit, which is pure native silver. And we've been in construction now for the past 2 years, exactly 18 months. We declared commercial production in on December 29th. So it's like, think of it like 747 on the runway. And in Q1 was our ramp up quarter. So we were, starting all the systems, all the equipment. And we had a very, very strong quarter in our first quarter of ramp up. So we are producing pure silver, native silver, 99% pure once we have our ingots on site. And we had a production of over 1 million ounces of silver in its first 3 months of production. We, had a good cash cost at $18. We had fantastic plant availability at 93%. So for the ramp up, until we get to cruising speed, which is coming in Q3, Q4, where our production is going to be higher, our costs are going to be lower. But even in that first quarter of ramp up, we did generate 7 million of profit, 8 million of free cash flow. And that's just going to improve as we go into Q2. We'll be better than Q1 and 3 better than Q2 and on like this. So
okay, I'm going to jump in here. So you produced just over 1 million ounces of silver in the quarter, one of the first quarters of production. What is the target level of production once things get fully ramped up and the mine is a more mature operating mine?
So by Q4, we'd like to be at 1.5 million ounces per quarter. That would be 6 million ounces a year. And from there, we'll tweak it to bring it up a little bit here and there. But you can see us between 6 and 6.5, and with cash costs around 14 and AISC around 15. And that will be at cruising speed. After that, it'll be tweaking, adjusting the plant, and just increasing production and reducing costs, because cash flow is the name here of this company. From this first project, we'll be generating over 100 million a year of free cash.
Okay, AISC is all-in sustaining costs, another key measure of costs in the gold and silver mining world. I'm going to give the next question to Bryden Teich.
Hi, Benoit. It's Bryden here. I'm just wondering if you could speak to the jurisdiction that you're in Morocco and the relationships you have locally. I think for Canadian investors who are investing internationally in mining, a lot of it comes down to their comfort around the jurisdiction and the relationship that a company has with local policymakers. So could you maybe speak to what gives you comfort and confidence in the jurisdiction that you're in a place where you're very happy with the relationships that you've built?
Yeah, fantastic question. First criteria for investing in a mining company is jurisdiction. It's the number one criteria, especially in a growing commodity price environment. And Morocco, it's in the top 5 jurisdiction in the world. Political stability, security, very good infrastructure. We have power at site, green energy, solar and wind coming from the grid at 7 cents per kilowatt hour, which is extremely competitive. So the jurisdiction as a mining jurisdiction is one of the best. And the key element to assess that is time to permit. How many years do you need to get your mining permit? We know in North America it can be between 7 and 10 years, sometimes up to 20 years. In Morocco, you count that in months. So if you apply for your mining permit, think of a couple of months, and once you have your mining permit, then it's a 10-year permit, renewable, but you have it for life technically. So it's one of the best jurisdictions in the world. Qualified people, a government that supports mining, and as I said, access to permitting is the key element. You manage your power, you manage your water, you have all the employees, because The mining industry is very big in Morocco, and you do have a lot of technical and qualified people. And your cost, look at the construction cost. We build a 92-kilometer power line for $6 million. In Canada, it would be $92 million, $1 million per kilometer. So Morocco has a cost structure that is about 1/3 the rest of the world, which is within their economic environment. So our cost of operation are much lower, and our cost of construction is much lower, making your net asset value per project much higher. So one of the best jurisdictions, if not the best in the world, because of time to permitting, people, and access to infrastructure.
Benoit, thank you very much for this conversation. Benoit La Salle is President and Chief Executive Officer of Aya Gold and Silver. Up next,